Listen to me. If this were a drug on our typical talk screen, we would know exactly what we're dealing with. But Lucy's symptoms are like nothing I've ever read about.
None of her symptoms are congruent with anything I have in my toxicology text.
Well, Long Island Regional Poison Control isn't any closer than we are.
The lab says Lucy's electrolytes are way off and her white cell count is up.
Anything else?
They've ruled out a few more toxins.
Whoa, wait a second. What about oxalic acid?
Corrosive action of the mucosa of the mouth and the esophagus.
But Lucy doesn't have any of those symptoms.
Well, you know what? It's probably too early. What we would need to do is reverse the acid's calcium blocking effects.
Soluble calcium salt, intravenous calcium gluconate.
Well, let's get a calcium phosphorus level on her.
I'm telling you, that's not it, okay? She doesn't have any of the symptoms. All right? So she's not convulsing and her blood pressure's within a normal range here.
Jake's right.
Well, whatever it is, maybe we could slow it down.
What we need to do is get Lucy admitted into this hospital so we can start charting her symptoms.
I know, but Lucy doesn't want to until it's absolutely necessary,
then
and I
fine.
think we have to respect that.
What we need to do is start dividing our efforts. Some of us should get down to the lab we have set up and start running tests of our own.
Look, I would love to, guys, but I got a 2-year-old with meningitis. I got to stick close.
Okay, well, Joe, you and I go.
That's fine. Listen, you two, page us if you get anything, all right? Anything even remotely close.
And in the meantime, I'm going to call my dad. Eve's keeping an eye on Lucy. She'll keep us up to date with her condition.
I'm going to run down to the lab and do an oxalic acid screen.
You're going to be wasting your time.
Well, you know what? It's better than standing around and doing nothing, isn't it?
Guys, we're under a lot of pressure here, so let's try to hold it together.
If we're having this hard a time, think how Lucy must be feeling.
The U.S. Congress rules this place we call by another name. Since her birth was unique, can the same be said for the soul held in this frame? What is it? I can't think. I've racked my brain. There's nothing.
Rex said a captured soul would lead the way. This clue is supposed to take us somewhere.
Oh, where? Washington? Serena has no connection to Washington.
Besides, it would take too much time. I think Rex wants us to find the next clue. Now, what does Congress rule?
The question is, what do they rule that we call by another name?
They don't rule anything. The Senate and the House pass laws.
The House? I mean, half of Congress is the House of Representatives.
Well, so then where would Serena lead us?
Well, now, let's see. The birth was unique.
Yeah.
The cabin?
That's possible.
Wait a minute.
What?
Serena was named after a house.
Serenity.
That's right.
The clue is at Serenity.
Oh.
Wait, Kevin. What? I think you should stay here and see what else you can get out of that nut. We'll go.
Right, yeah. Are you going to be all right?
Yeah, I want to go. I'll be fine. You can be all right with Rex.
Rex can't hurt me.
Let's go. Ellen, I need to ask you a question.
I'm on my way to see a patient.
No, this will only take a minute. Matt's medical records have been changed. It says here that he was admitted 2 weeks ago.
I know.
But that's not when he was admitted.
Matt asked me to change the date.
Why?
He was late with the payment on his insurance, and he didn't want to be denied coverage for his treatment.
So you just agreed to falsify medical records?
Matt is a colleague and a friend. I didn't want to see him under additional financial strain.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Matt has been acting strange for weeks. I mean, he leaves work suddenly, and then he gets in this freak accident that almost kills him and refuses to be admitted to his own hospital, and now you're falsifying medical records.
Grace, you are blowing this out of proportion. All I did was change a date so that Matt wouldn't have to spend thousands of dollars he didn't have. Now, if anyone questions it, or you, I will take full responsibility for authorizing the change.
I'm not trying to cover myself.
Fine. Then I hope, as Matt's friend, you'll forget about this. I have to go.
Yes?
Hey. So, how are you feeling?
Great. Going back to work tomorrow.
Are you sure you want to rush back? I mean, maybe you should take a few days to rest.
No, no way. The sooner I get back to work, the better I'm going to feel. Rough day?
Why do you ask?
Look a little tense.
I spoke to Ellen Burgess about your medical records. She changed them.
Yeah, I asked her to. I've been so busy lately, I forgot to pay my insurance. Staying here is going to cost me an arm and a leg, so I just asked her to do me a favor.
You should have asked me. I mean, I would have done it for you.
I know you would have. I got a call from my insurance company, and Dr. Burgess overheard me explaining the situation. One thing just led to another, Grace.
We all know that Dr. Burgess does everything by the book. What if she had said no?
Luckily, she didn't.
Matt, if you're in some kind of trouble, I want to help.
The best help you can give me right now is to not tell anyone about my medical records.
You know your secret's safe with me.
Thank you.
If you had any secrets, they would be safe with me.
No secrets here.
Hi, I'm a reporter from the Herald in Port Charles. We're doing a follow-up on that explosion in Philadelphia. Yes, the hotel bombing. Well, anything you could tell me would be very helpful. Uh-huh. Really? Well, does anyone have any idea of who this surprise witness was?
Wow, it's nice of the caretaker to let us have the run of this place, huh?
Yeah, well, he always had a soft spot for Dominique.
Yeah, well, he obviously didn't have that same feeling toward Rex. Did you see his face? He practically spit when he mentioned Rex had been here a few weeks ago.
Well, he's convinced that Rex poisoned his little cat Wilbur some years ago.
Well, I'm sure he did. An old dog doesn't change his tricks, does he? Or however that goes. Listen, what was that riddle? What did he say again?
When is fruit like a power line?
Rex told him that, and we don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Well, we got to figure that out. Does anybody have an idea?
Fruit like a power line.
Yeah.
A fruit like a power line. That would be a current, wouldn't it? A current.
Good.
A fruit like a power line.
All right, let's spread out and find some
Okay.
outlets or fuse boxes or something that...
All right. Outlet. Fuse box.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Hey, guys. I think I found it. In here.
What does that envelope say about the current?
The lady or the tiger? What is that supposed
No,
to
Lucy,
mean?
don't touch that. This thing's got to be booby-trapped.
You're probably right. Okay, you get all the guts and glory.
No. I know the story about the lady and the tiger. This guy has to choose between door number 1 or door number 2.
A game show?
No. Come on, let's get out of here. This thing is giving... Now, here. No. This guy, he opens up one door, and he has this beautiful, lovely girl who's going to love him for the rest of his life. Door number 2, the man-eating tiger. Now, what I have to do is choose between one of those fuses and pull one out. All right? Eve, go get that cane.
Here. Oh my God. Scott? Are you all right? Scott, can you hear us? Scott!
Oh, all right. I guess I didn't get the pretty girl.
Are you okay?
I just get the wind knocked out of me.
Looks like you have a minor head wound here. Do you feel shaky?
No. What about the envelope?
Oh, my goodness. I guess this is all that's left of the envelope.
Oh, great!
All right. You didn't know. It's not your fault.
No, Scott, you couldn't have known. You couldn't have.
Well, we just wasted 2 hours, and that could be the difference in...
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Now we just have to go back and face Rex again.
But I don't want to go back and have to deal with that psychopath. Can't we ever get any luck?
All we need is a little luck here. I mean, nothing we have tried has worked so far. There is no sign of arsenic, mercury, lead, or any other heavy metal. What about the urine toxicology, sir?
No illicit drugs of any kind.
You're striking out here, Karen.
We're not striking out, okay? What did Edison say? He said, I didn't fail. I only found 10,000 ways that don't work.
Yeah, it took Edison, what, 2 years and probably 20,000 tries to come up with an element to make a light bulb. We don't have 2 years, Karen. We need to figure out what Rex gave her, and we need to figure it out now.
Oh, Grace?
Oh, hey, Mike, what's up?
Oh, I thought I'd bring Matt some of my vegetable soup. It's patented, you know, for whatever ails you.
Uh-huh.
How's he doing?
Well, actually, he's going back to work tomorrow.
Well, what's the rush? The hospital need another bed?
You know Matt, he insisted.
What does Ellen say?
Well, surprisingly, she's going along with it.
Well, if she feels his pneumonia's weakening, then I guess that's enough.
He told you you had pneumonia?
Well, he told me that his flu had given him a mild case.
Right, yeah, well, his flu strain was extremely virulent.
But he's better.
Oh, yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
But there's a problem?
He's withdrawn.
Some people are like that when they're sick.
Maybe. It just seems different. Mike, have you noticed anything unusual?
I'm sure if there's something you need to know, he'll tell you.
I wish I could believe that. I'll see you.
See you.
Mancusi murders? And do you have any names on the 2 dead marshals? But the surprise witness escaped the bomb. Is that confirmed? No, I'm with you. I definitely wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
I have an order for one Matthew Harmon.
That would be me. Do I smell what I think I smell?
Yep, vegetable noodle. You want some now? I even put tofu in it for you. Oh, I brought you a bowl.
I would love some. Thank you.
Oh, here, let me help you with that.
Oh, I got it. It's fine.
Yeah. I wouldn't want you coming undone during dinner.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've broken bread together, man.
Well, don't you tell anybody I said this, but I think I'm starting to miss you.
Well, dry your eyes. I'm getting out tomorrow.
Well, so I hear. No more getting waited on hand and foot, huh?
I won't miss it.
What's up? Are you set up once you get out of here?
Yeah, I got it handled.
Good. Because I'm going to say this straight up. Whatever's going on, I respect your privacy, and I know how to keep my mouth shut.
Everything's fine.
You understand who I am, right?
Yes.
I've been a lot of places, and I know a lot of people. And if you need help with anything, don't you hesitate to call me.
I appreciate that.
These people, they owe me. They don't want to know anything except what I tell them.
Well, those are good friends to have, Mike. Soup is just great. Thank you so much.
Tell them to put that in the fridge for you, okay?
I will.
I'll see you when you come home.
Okay.
Oh, how are you doing, Mike?
Just fine, Ellen. Listen, Take good care of our guy, huh?
Well, we're doing the best we can.
See ya.
See you, man.
Something wrong?
Too many people are getting curious about me, Ellen. That's not good.
Or is it in the fire that we collide? I feed you mood swing, but you're never satisfied. Mood swing, I can't let you win. You bring me up, you bring me down.
Are you sure you're all right? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know what game you're playing with this goofball in here, but I think I'm going to go in there and just snap his neck.
No, I understand, though. It's all I can do to keep from killing him myself.
Has he said anything new?
No, he didn't want to talk until you got back. I think he knew that you'd used the wrong fuse. I think they were both phony. He's just loving leading us around like this.
Hey, listen to me. I know what you're trying to do. But remember, Rex's brain is a deep, dark pit, and you just have to keep yourself a way to get out, okay?
All I have to do is think of you. Is it worse?
I feel so weird. I feel weaker. I'm actually really thirsty right now.
I'm gonna go get you some water, and when I come back, I'm gonna check your vitals.
Thank you. Okay, so, my hero. Go in there and do the best you can, okay?
Let me ask you something. You sure Kevin's all right?
Yes, I am sure. He's a lot stronger than anybody really imagines.
What kind of game has no rules?
Well, I thought I was the one posing the riddles here. Oh, no. Did someone guess wrong?
Minor explosion. No one was hurt.
Oh, that's too bad.
Did you want someone to get hurt?
Oh, it's too bad about the explosion. That was your unlucky break.
What was in that envelope?
Salvation.
Meaning?
Only the antidote. But that was destroyed by the explosion. And I would be willing to bet that a certain Mr. Baldwin was the one who triggered it. Am I right? That man has no finesse. You see, the formula for the antidote was in that envelope.
That was it?
Yes, that's it. Sorry, time's up. Game's over. Bye-bye, Lucy.
Sorry, Rex, I don't believe you. That's way too easy. That's not like you. Now, who's to say there wasn't another silly riddle in that envelope or a blank piece of paper?
Bravo for you. I must admit, I never thought you'd get as far as you did.
So what now?
Well, if I were you, I'd spend as much time with my loved one as possible. And she should start going downhill pretty fast any time now.
You should know this, Rex. If Lucy dies, you won't see the next 24 hours.
You don't have it in
you. Obviously don't know me. Not only will I cut your heart out, I'll enjoy it. Don't make the mistake of underestimating me.
Oh, what a rush! Did you feel it? I knew I could push you to violence. Way to go, Kevin. Yes. But now on a more serious note, you were right the first time.
Right about what?
There's still hope.
The antidote.
That's exactly right, but you better get a move on before your lady love becomes food for the worms and this game is over.
That jerk! This is just an amusement for him. I'm just a big game, you know? I would like to go in there and just strangle him.
Lucy, what's wrong?
Oh my gosh. I can't feel my fingers. I can't feel them in this hand either.
You feel this?
No, they're numb.
Nothing. Damn it! Where's the more? See, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this. In fact, it's none of this.
Joe.
We're exactly where we were 5 hours ago.
Joe, come on! Come on! Would you stop flying off the handle every time we come up short? It's a waste of valuable time, which is something that Lucy does not have.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Lisa McCree tomorrow in our Parent to Parent series, What Really Lies Behind Your Child's Anger?
Barbara Walters previews her interview with Monica Lewinsky's father, and Emerald Lagasse with Winter Weather Soup tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Watch what happens when Haley's worst nightmare comes true on All My Children today.